Welcome to Max Collectibles. It feels like it's been ages. I did a bulk lot of videos at one stage, which is all the ones that came out, so I tried to pre-record so we can have a little bit of time to save, get some bills paid and all that good stuff. But thank you to everybody that's been watching. We did have that stuff up video a few weeks ago where the sounds just completely disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but hey, the title worked quite well for it. So big thank you to everybody that has been watching and subscribing. If you haven't yet, make sure you click all the links down below, hit the notification bell, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Well, we've got some cool stuff to check out this week. We've got a big old box, which pretty much has one pop in it. Well, it should only have one pop in it. And then we've got a couple other things. We'll start off with Morgan's first ever pop. Check that beastie out. Not a big fan of the eye thing that she has going, but there is another one coming out as well. But that is, of course, with her championship, which is really cool the way they've done. It'd be interesting if they did a little bit better detail with the belt. Just maybe a little bit of like indentation and all that sort of thing would be quite cool. But yeah, so that's the side there. And then on the back. So Liv Morgan, big fan, and try and get her figures and stuff, which I think are going to be worth a wee bit on the back. And then of course you got a picture right there of her with her first women's championship. So quite cool little touch there. So that's going in the wrestling collection. Make sure to check out next week because we've got a really cool video coming with some special offers and all that good stuff for you guys, the subscribers here at Matt's Collectibles. Make sure you're subscribed and definitely hit the notification bell for that one, which is a really quite cool. And let's see if we can get to 300 subscribers by Christmas. If we can get to 1,000, even better, because you don't really start doing anything until you get to 1,000. But we've got a couple other small things. A few weeks ago when I got the t-shirt, the Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman t-shirt from the loot crate that we got from Fletcher Stables. We found this in the bag still, which we had forgotten to have a look at. So look how cool that little loot crate. Really cool. Loot crate is really quite a cool idea if you're into that sort of stuff. It's a wee bit expensive, but some of the stuff that you get in it is definitely worth it. I'd love to be able to get it, but I can't afford it. So sadly, that's going to be on my wish list to get. And I managed to get a really cool little setup. But I thought I'd show you a little Batman pillowcase. So of course we have the symbol there, and then on the back you flip it around and you got the little setup there, which is quite cool. So that's just going to go in the random Batman merchandise area that we have in the Batcave. We are actually in the process of going for a pre-approval home loan so we can buy a place that has somewhere big enough to have everything set up and be able to show it all, and maybe let people come over and show it, that sort of thing. Do charity things for Asthma Foundation. I have asthma. I don't say I suffer from it, but I have asthma, and it'd be cool to actually donate money to the Asthma Foundation in New Zealand, that sort of thing. Maybe Cancer Foundation, all that good thing. But it's something that we can work out when we buy a house. It'd be cool to try and somehow raise some money for those good things as well. Also, if you see Crocs, which I absolutely hate, if you like them, that's your choice. I can't stand Crocs, but they've got these little things coming out now, Croc Charms, which is little things that you can put on it. I got them just because, as you can see, there is a Batman on there, so I thought, why not open it up, and I'm going to check out the Batman ones. And then I know my younger sister wears Crocs, and she knows I hate them, but I might give her the other ones if she wants them. But yeah, it's quite cool. I just got it because I wanted the Batman. Look at that. Nice little Batman there. And then we have, if you've seen any other cool, really Batman Croc Charms, let me know. We've got a Batman there. And then a little red-eyed Superman. Actually, it does a little bit better if I go like that. Iron Man, which is different companies, so I don't know why they put them together. Although these were from one of those cheap Asian knockoff stores, so they don't really pay attention to extra stuff. And there's Captain America. So these are going back in the bag, and probably, as I say, give them to my sister if you want them. If I haven't given them to her by then feel free to let me know. Comment down below, message me on the Max Collectibles Facebook page, and we'll have a look, but I'll message her soon and see if she wants those. Which is quite a cool idea. I also got myself recently a red and black computer chair, which is quite cool. So managed to finally got one I got it off Facebook Marketplace for like 20 bucks. So it's a little bit of a lean, but hey, I love it. And it's a lot more comfortable. And you can move back and you can see the old one right there. So partner considered that one while we do the for sale pops, which are now all going on Trade Me. It's a lot easier just to list them all on Trade Me. A lot more simpler payment system, that sort of thing, and you don't have to chase up so much. So we're actually doing quite well on that, which is kind of cool and good to see people buying it. Positive feedback. We've only had like one person that's failed to pay. They bid on like 4 and never contacted. So I got a feeling they were set up just as a fake page. But we got this pop, this package here from Sam O'Dell up north of very cool. I got the action figures off him a few weeks ago, if you remember from that video. It will be in the back catalogue. Hopefully at the end card it might even pop up. But yeah, so very cool. Massive box for one pop. So I thought I'll open it just for you guys and we will check it out. And make sure, hopefully it is all good. But let's check it out. But I definitely highly recommend checking out next week's video. Something seriously cool coming. And as I say, there will be a special offer to do with it as well. So I like supporting New Zealand, supporting local, and all that good stuff. So all bubble wrapped. Well, there is a little bit of bubble wrap in there. So let's just hope. And of course, I love my bubble wrap because I keep it for the pops that I sell. All pops I sell are bubble wrapped. I'm trying to work out to get some soft protectors so I can put every single pop in a soft protector. So we will work out that hopefully soon. But here we go. This is the pop bubble wrap. The bubble wrap wasn't stuck around, but I don't exactly stick around it. But it all looks in excellent condition, which is the main thing. It goes with my Batman villains. It is an original Mr. Freeze, and as you remember, I got the action figures of these two off him with the chase with the hair and in a soft protector. Look at how cool that is. So I've got an original Mr. Freeze to go with my Batman villains, and then you can see on the back he did have the Riddler, but I just didn't have the money for that one. So there is a King Tut. So this is of course from the Adam West TV series, that one of the OG Batmans that everybody remembers. He's like actually technically I think the second or the third Batman in the history if you go right along the lines of them. But yeah, how cool is that in OG? I want the next, I might get the Penguin for this one and possibly the Riddler out of this one as well. Although I do like the new Riddler, but I just like the question marks on the suit. So if you can see there, the question marks that are on it, which is really quite a cool touch. I've got a Catwoman. I liked, my favourite was the Michelle Pfeiffer. So we've got that one. And I want a Clayface from the animated series, because Clayface is always my favourite villain on that one. So I'll definitely have to add him to my collection. And then I've got, who else is there? There's a few other villains, like King Tut I'll have to add. And then there's a few others. But yeah, there's some really cool ones out there. My aim is to get one of each of the villains. That way I have those covered. I've got a couple, one or two of the Robins. I've got to get a Red Hood at some stage, because he's part of it. So one of each of the family pretty much. And then all there, I've got a Batgirl, I've got a Catwoman, I've got several Jokers, which I haven't even tried. I think I've even got a Joker for sale. I've got a Catwoman for sale from the new Robert Pattinson movie. And yeah, as I say, I think I've got a Joker for sale. Yeah, so if you check out the Trade Me, which is just Matt Collects, something like that, Matt Collects, on Trade Me. If you want the link, feel free to message me on Facebook or even comment down below. I'll see what I can do with that one. But yeah, as I said, definitely check out next week's video. I highly recommend it. Got one pop and a package in next week's video, which I am seriously looking forward to showing you guys and giving you guys a nice little hookup, something different, a different way to collect and a different place to get from as well. We've got all the main ones covered. I like to support everybody and to give everybody a shout out, especially the New Zealand companies and all the local companies and all that good stuff. So I always think, especially after the earthquakes, the pandemic and all that, you got to support New Zealand, you got to support local and help these businesses get out and about and thrive, because if you can't support them, then the smaller companies here in New Zealand don't last long and don't survive. And hey, we've got to do that. And of course, Pop Stop is doing really well, trying to get them to come down to Dunedin, and I think that would be really cool. I'm happy to manage it, run it, and get all that good stuff, because I think that would be an even better way to do it. But yeah, so that is Matt's Collectibles this week. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you've given it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next week with a special promo. It will be a promo and some discounts and all that good stuff. And until then, have fun collecting.